I never thought that I would ever be burying my child. I never thought that. I thought my kids would be burying me.
April 26, 2025. A sealed plastic bin sits in the back of an SUV, parked in a Southfield driveway for 2 weeks. Police officers open it. Inside, 17-year-old London Thomas, missing for 21 days. The problem is this. While her father walked through woods calling her name, while volunteers searched wetlands and abandoned trailers, while flyers with her butterfly tattoo circulated across Detroit, the people who knew exactly where she was said nothing. One of them was a mother protecting her son. The other was the son himself. And what they did to hide London's body reveals a cruelty so cold it defies comprehension. 4 a.m. early morning, April 5, 2025. London. Thomas asks her sister for a ride. She needs to go to Inkster, to a house on Carlisle Street, to see her ex-boyfriend Jallen Pendergrass. Pink Crocs, black leggings, dark hoodie. Her sister drops her off at 4 a.m. and drives away. London never comes home. The relationship had already ended. London was 17, still in high school. Jallen was 23, 6 years older. Her family didn't approve, didn't know much about him. Didn't know that in 2021 another woman had come forward on TikTok calling Jallen her rapist, claiming multiple assaults near the same area where London's phone would later ping. Allegations. Never convicted. But the woman's fear was real. Her warning was real. By April 6th, London's sister files a missing person report. Her mother files another. London's father Cedric is frantic. Then investigators discover something strange. London's phone is pinging at Cooper Elementary School in Westland, miles from where she was dropped off. Why is her phone there? Did someone dump it to mislead police? Or was London taken there against her will? The family tracks the location themselves. They search the school grounds. The phone is pinging, but they can't find it physically. This is when they know. London isn't missing. She's in danger. Cedric Salisbury refuses to wait. "I've been out days looking by myself," he says. "No help, no nothing." But help comes. Family organizes search parties. Friends show up. Then strangers. People who saw posts on Facebook and simply wanted to help. They focus on Westland, near the elementary school. Volunteers comb through woods. They search wetlands. They check abandoned trailers, places most people wouldn't go. One volunteer describes it. "There's a lot of woods. A lot of Royal Cemetery is definitely creepy." London's grandmother Justina makes a plea. "I just want whoever got her to return her or let us know where she at." Cedric speaks directly to London, hoping somehow she can hear. "I'm trying. I'm looking so hard to find you. I love you. Please call me and let me know you're okay." No call comes, no text, no sign. Flyers go up everywhere. London's face plastered across Detroit. That butterfly tattoo, the pink Crocs, the black leggings. Days turn into weeks. Hope begins to fade. That terrible sinking feeling that maybe London isn't coming home. But the family doesn't stop. "We're not going to quit," Cedric says. Meanwhile, something else is happening, something nobody knows about yet. April 7th, 2 days after London disappeared, Charla Pendergrass, Jallen's 49-year-old mother, picks up her phone. She calls a male friend. "Can you help me move a sealed plastic bin?" That's it. That's all she says. The friend asks no questions. He agrees. 4 days later, April 11th, he shows up. He picks up the bin. He transports it to a home on Millard Street in Southfield. He carries it to an SUV parked in the driveway. He places the bin inside. Then he leaves. The bin sits there, sealed, hidden in plain sight. Inside is London Thomas. Nearly 2 weeks after London disappeared, law enforcement descends on Carlisle Street. FBI agents, ATF officers, Inkster police, Detroit police. They have search warrants for Jallen Pendergrass's house. Neighbors watch as officers surround the property. Vehicles block the street. This isn't casual, this is serious. Investigators extract data from phones, text messages, call logs, digital footprints. They collect DNA evidence, bag everything, document it all. According to reports, they find concerning information. Information that makes them believe something terrible happened in that house. London's stepfather, Darnell Johnson, had suspected Jallen and his mother from the beginning. "It's always been heavy on my mind that they were involved somehow, some way," he says. Now, investigators feel the same way. The walls are closing in, but there's still one massive problem. London is still missing. The raid gives evidence. It gives probable cause. It gives reasons to believe a crime was committed. But it doesn't give them London. Deep down, everyone knows the answer. But no one wants to say it out loud because saying it out loud makes it real. April 26th, 3 weeks after London disappeared. The friend who moved the sealed plastic bin can't take it anymore. His conscience is eating him alive. He contacts Inkster police. He tells them everything. About the phone call from Charla, about the sealed bin, about transporting it to Millard Street in Southfield, about placing it in the SUV. Investigators rush to the address. They find the SUV in the driveway. They approach the vehicle. They open the door. There it is. The sealed plastic bin sitting in the back, exactly where the friend described. It had been there for 2 weeks, just sitting there, waiting. Officers carefully open the bin. Inside is London Thomas. The medical examiner performs an autopsy. Cause of death: asphyxia, oxygen deprivation. Someone stopped London from breathing. Strangulation or suffocation: violent, intentional. Manner of death: homicide. London Thomas was murdered. When the family receives the news, their worst nightmare becomes reality. The hope they'd clung to for 3 weeks vanishes. London isn't coming home. She'll never call her father again. She'll never tell her grandmother, "I love you," out of nowhere, just because. A friend says it best. She was graduating, going to prom. She had so much ahead of her. 17 years old, her whole life ahead of her. Someone took it all away. In May 2025, police arrest Jallen Pendergrass. She's charged with lying to a peace officer in a violent crime investigation. Here's what she lied about. Charla told investigators she saw London leave the Inkster home on April 5th. She said London walked out alive. Phone records told a different story. Video footage told a different story. London never left that house alive. Jallen Pendergrass looked investigators in the eye and lied. She tried to cover up what happened. She tried to protect her son. The evidence is clear. Phone records don't lie. Video footage doesn't lie. The family feels like justice is finally coming. Then in August 2025, something unbelievable happens. The charges against Charla are dismissed. Dismissed. The reason? A legal technicality. Charla lied to an FBI agent. But according to Michigan law, an FBI agent is not considered a peace officer. The statute defines peace officers as local and state law enforcement only. So even though Charla clearly lied, even though the evidence proved it, the charge can't move forward. The case is thrown out. Imagine being London's family in that moment, watching the person who helped cover up your daughter's murder walk free because of a legal definition. But investigators don't give up. Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy and her team keep working. The Michigan State Police keep working. The FBI keeps working. Countless hours reviewing evidence, interviewing witnesses, building a timeline, connecting dots. If convicted, both face life in prison. "I am proud of the excellent work that has been done in this case," Worthy says. "It has taken countless hours of investigation and diligent work. As a result of that work, we have been able to charge and bring the perpetrators of this cruel and deadly crime to justice." Cruel and deadly. Exactly what it was. The evidence is substantial. The friend's testimony about moving the bin. Phone records showing London's phone in Westland, not Inkster. Video evidence contradicting Charla's claim about seeing London leave. DNA evidence from the FBI raid. Electronic evidence painting a picture of what really happened. October 17th, both defendants are arraigned at the 22nd District Court in Inkster. They appear before a judge. Charges are read. Bond is set. Through their attorneys, both maintain their innocence. Jallen's attorney tells reporters, "I hope people will let the evidence play itself out and respect the process." Charla's attorney questions the evidence and timing, but for London's family, none of that matters. "I want justice for my granddaughter. I want them to get the maximum penalty they can get." What happened inside that house on Carlisle Street on April 5th at 4 a.m.? The relationship had already ended. So why was London there? Was she getting closure? Picking up her things? Did Jallen ask her to come one last time? And if the relationship was over, did that make him angry? Did he feel like he was losing control? The cause of death was asphyxia. That's violent, that's intimate. It's not quick, it's not accidental. It requires sustained effort. Someone physically stopped London from breathing until she died. Did Jallen kill London when she tried to leave? Did he snap when she stood her ground? And Charla, a 49-year-old woman who allegedly helped cover up murder. Why would a mother do that? Why help her son hide a body? Why lie to investigators? Did she know what was in the sealed plastic bin when she asked her friend to move it? Or did Jallen tell her it was something else? Either way, she made a choice. She chose to protect her son instead of doing the right thing. That's not being a parent. That's being an accomplice. Stepfather Darnell Johnson got a tattoo in London's honor. He spoke about the people accused of killing her, and his words cut through everything.
Harming a child, taking their life, that's beyond being a parent. That's just straight evil. Straight evil.
That's what it takes to seal a 17-year-old girl in a plastic bin and let her family search for weeks, knowing exactly where she is. London will never graduate from high school. She'll never walk across that stage. She'll never go to prom in the dress she picked out. She'll never fall in love with someone who truly loves her back. She'll never have children. She'll never grow old. All of that was taken from her at 17. That butterfly tattoo on her neck, it was supposed to symbolize transformation, beauty, freedom, the ability to change and grow and become something amazing. Now it symbolizes a life cut tragically short, a girl who never got the chance to spread her wings. But London's memory lives on, in her family's hearts, in the community that fought to find her, in the investigators who never gave up, in everyone who hears her story and vows to do better. Grandmother Justina thinks about the phone calls, the way London would call just to say, "I love you." No reason, no favor to ask, just love. Father Cedric feels the emptiness every day, the empty seat, the silence where London's voice used to be, the phone that doesn't ring anymore. The legal process is just beginning. There will be court hearings. There will be a trial. The defense will present their case. The prosecution will present theirs. But for now, London's family can take a breath. They can know that the people accused of taking their daughter away from them are being held accountable. Justice for London. Thomas is finally within reach. And though no verdict will bring her back, though no prison sentence will fill the void she left, accountability matters. Justice matters. London's life mattered.